Hello. Yeah. Hi. So I guess I'm going to do another map video. Um, Ignore this. This is an embarrassment to me. But no. I am going to be showing you the Battle of Buron. This is a map that I worked on before, and I think it's pretty good. It could be better, obviously, but yeah. This battle is once again another battle fought between Canadian soldiers and German soldiers. The kind of map I build. Um, the thing about this battle is that the first step is known as the first step into Khan. Um, yeah, so taking this and then taking Alti, Krushi, those villages as well, on the way into the city of Khan to eventually take Khan itself. So yeah. Um, so this map I actually had a lot of resources to go off of and a lot of images, which is pretty good. So I'll do a quick fly up here. If you look at this, okay, that for some reason is loading, but if you look at this, you'll actually see that in the aerial photos it looks roughly like this. I mean, it's obviously not the same color and it's obviously not the same quality. I wasn't sure how deep to make these craters, but basically what happened, they sent bombers overhead, bombed the heck out of the village, and yeah. So I'll just go through as we go. So yeah, so Canadians would spawn here. Um, I don't think this actually exists. This little mound here, I just put here for the sake of like giving cover. So like, Canadians would be able to run up to here without getting gunned down by MG42s. Then you'd be able to like sneak through here. Yeah, gas mask. Sneaking through here, and then jump down to crater and move on. This is an anti-tank ditch. I, the grass should be dirt. It's just that, well, unfortunately, I don't know how to turn off tick so that grass is not spread. I wish I did, but I don't. On either side, there are massive fields. Oh yeah, it starts getting a little laggy as well. So yeah, I keep heading forward, a lot more bomb craters. Now, there's actually a fair amount of cover to here, but once you get to here, you're basically bare because there is short grass or no grass. Then you have to get into the forward trench line. So there was actually a map that showed me where all the fire lines were, so that was pretty nice. So I set them up based on that. Here we can see them. Trenches. I have to figure out what's making me lag. I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure it's just all the CTP2 blocks I've used. Yeah, I got something nasty in my throat. But yeah, I'll see. So yeah, those are the trenches. And once you get there, you head up to this area. And these buildings are all buildings that I actually saw in the aerial photo and the map. Honestly, it's a great website source that I use. Canadian soldiers. It's nice. Ironically, they use .com. Anyways, yeah. So once again, bomb ravaged area. Heavy damage, bombing. I've actually been working on the bombing. I think it's been getting better. I can't say it's good or not, but I think it is getting better. Right, and all this stuff destroyed. This actually got scot-free. Right, so so the soldiers would have passed through here. Now, a note about the trenches is that apparently what some of the German soldiers would do, they would lie in wait as the Canadians went past, and then, fired at them. This was an extremely bloody battle. I mean, it's a small village. It's not even like it's not like Khan or anything. It's a small village, but the fighting there was pretty fierce. There were Hitler Youth, there were SS units, and there weren't any Wehrmacht. There was just SS, the 12th Panzer Grenadiers. Yeah, so you can imagine it was a pretty bloody battle. So yeah. Now, as you make your way through the village, for the most part, there's not really too much else to say about the village. This is actually where the most amount of buildings were. This is kind of where the whole area was built up. Yeah. Quick story about this area. This is actually based off of an actual picture I found. It's not from the Battle of Buron, but it is, it was from the area, so I felt, might as well put it in there, make it look nice, that sort of thing. So yeah, I did that. That house over there is just for spawning for Germans. Yeah. Right, here we have the first of two orchards. This one doesn't really matter. I just put it there for filler, to be honest. Yeah. But, actually, see this field here? This field is based off of an actual account. So, apparently what happened was that, like I said, this is an extremely bloody battle, and I think it was the Hamilton Light Infantry. They were heading across this field, right? They had to fight their way across, take out these buildings, and get to their objective, which was this orchard. This was a nice orchard. There were breaches in the wall, and they finally were able to get into it. But the thing is that they were so depleted by the time they got here, is that there were only 3 or 4 soldiers left alive, or able to continue on. And what happened was, basically, one guy took his Bren gun, and he just advanced through the orchard. He cleared it single-handedly, pretty much. Where he just, took out any Germans that he saw. He managed to clear the orchard single-handedly. Right, so technically this is a one-man job. And I actually have a little area over here because, I feel like it's a pretty good, important thing to include that, yeah, this actually happened. He was actually nominated for the Victoria Cross, but because he was solo and the only one there who was able to have attested to it, unfortunately he did not receive it. But yeah, to end the battle, yeah, it pretty much ended with Canadian victory, and they secured the village. So yeah, that's pretty much the Battle of Buron. I hope you enjoyed it. It is up for download on Planet Minecraft, so if you ever want to play with it, destroy it if you really don't like it, whatever, feel free. And yeah, thank you. I don't know if I kind of don't know what to end this with. I refuse to say like and subscribe because that's stupid.